Sorry about the Cancer, the phone cut there. All right, we're on to part 2 now. Cancer. Now we're saying that there could be a focus as well on a conversation that is related even to a contract. I'm hearing finances. It may have to do with your resources. You may be starting to get more seriously involved in that space where you begin to really talk about the future, really talk about the long term, what's going to come, what's going to be. I'm hearing also I'm hearing the stage. I'm hearing that we perform on, and for a number of you this is related to the concept of commitment as well, the Hierophant and the Five of Cups. I'm hearing that there's a major shift to the way that conversation is even held up now. All right, let's see what comes through. This is your full moon in Pisces reading, dear Cancer. And for those of you tuning in right here, right now, and you're like, what's going on? This is the second part of the reading. If you'd like to check out the first part, you can click to the playlist on the channel Alchemy and You. Just click Alchemy and You, and you'll get routed to the playlist link. And you can watch that first part there. All right, Ace of Swords upright. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's Daughter of Swords and the Judgment card reverse. Cancer, I'm hearing it's a lot. I'm hearing it is a lot that we need to talk about here with the Judgment card and the Father of Swords. I'm hearing we've been patient, we've bit our tongue. I'm hearing and we played nice. I'm hearing we played nicely, we played fairly with the Father of Swords, the Temperance card. I'm hearing someone's been awfully patient when it came down to having the talk here, all laid out with a Hangman in reverse as well. You've got someone who perhaps is also a Pisces. They've got we've got the star as well coming through at the base of the Hanged Man. This is I'm hearing a star sign connection. I don't know what that's alluding to. Star seed I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing it feels like something that is so special. I'm hearing sacred, the Ace of Pentacles. What is considered special? What's considered sacred? Always take it as you will, Cancer. But the Ace of Pentacles here right up top at the beginning of the spread with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in reverse here this time. And I said this time, okay, I'm not sure what this is alluding to, but anyhow, this Ace of Pentacles is leading into the Judgment card. The number 7 is related to the 7th house, right, in the Zodiac wheel, related to Libra. And here comes the Justice card, which is the card associated with Libra, and the Major Arcana with the Three of Cups right over the Seven of Pentacles. If this is going by really quickly for you, you can slow it down by clicking the dial at the base of the reading. There should be like 3 dots. You click that, and you can adjust the speed and also add captions if you so wish. All right, nonetheless, Justice. For a number of you, there was a I'm hearing a long cycle. I'm hearing also a playground that you feel you were kind of entertaining here with the Three of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Almost like I'm hearing like ad nauseum. I don't know what that's alluding to, but in a way that didn't make you feel like you were also getting things truly off the ground. I'm hearing and started Ace of Swords upright, Two of Pentacles in reverse, and Two of Wands in reverse. As much as there has been though this feeling of kind of repetition, I'm hearing in cycles here. We realize that in the world coming through right then and there with the Ten of Pentacles, we realize that it's a matter of changing our perspective. I'm hearing our theory. Even if, let's say, we feel we're going in circles, even if we feel like things are unending, at the end of the day, it comes down to, I'm hearing the matter of the fact that it's our choice. I'm hearing our decision to make change. I'm hearing to move on. I'm hearing as well with the World and the Eight of Wands upright. For a number of you, this has to do with your career. It has to do with your perspective. I'm hearing of what you do. I'm hearing of also what you create and how that relates to your future. In other words, let's say that you are in a certain field and then you gain a certain level of experience there, and you start really actually making money, and you start gaining, again, I'm hearing even assets in other ways. Always take it as you will, whatever it is. Let's say you're in a field and you're not even making money in a certain way. Let's say what is considered money, but let's say you're interning somewhere, and you're gaining experience, right? Or let's say you're finding a network. I'm hearing as well of people to work with, to connect with, whatever it is, whatever is considered as that asset for you. I'm seeing that there's a focus on the shift of how that asset relates to the long term, the Magician coming through in the center of the spread, looking straight at the Devil. Okay, yeah, there is a new performance here in town with the Daughter of Cups as well, in between the Magician and the Devil. I'm seeing that for a number of you, there is a certain, I'm hearing there's someone on your mind, somebody who you have in mind perhaps as well that you'd like to connect with. There could also be someone who has you in mind. There is a direction though that we feel we must move forward in. I'm hearing in as a decision. It's got to be, I'm hearing kind of like that, where we feel that we are making I'm hearing peace with the past. I'm hearing and greetings with the future. I'm hearing we're making also room for the future. I'm hearing I'm hearing make itself known. I'm hearing more publicly. I'm not sure what that's alluding to here. The Father of Swords, the Moon, and the Devil. For a number of you, the Ace of Cups as well, at the base of the Moon. You could be dealing with someone who's got a lot of Scorpio in their chart. I'm hearing the letter I. I'm hearing also IG. I'm hearing IG. I'm hearing Ignatius. I don't know what this is alluding to. I'm hearing IG. Igor. I'm hearing Igor. I'm hearing Ivan as well, with the Ace of Cups and the Moon and the Magician. Okay, now the Magician is looking at the Devil with the Father of Swords diagonal to the Ace of Cups. Eight of Wands again coming through right over the Magician. I'm hearing it's the temperature that's rising now. I'm hearing in the room to make room for the new. I'm hearing to make room for the new role that we play out. The Chariot in reverse right over the Hierophant. For a number of you, I'm hearing you're taking down the walls here. I'm not sure what that's alluding to, but there could be actually a space that you feel, I'm hearing it's time to call it quits. I'm hearing it's time to also leave. I'm hearing to call it home. The Star coming through on the ground here with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. For a number of you, I'm hearing you knew since childhood that this would be your, I'm hearing your decision. I'm hearing your choice. Also I'm hearing your home. I don't know what that's alluding to, but perhaps for a number of you, you're actually, there's some kind of even direction that you want to move in, but not just a direction, it's an environment that you're very drawn to. I'm seeing that it is an actual even community, somewhere that you feel you, I'm hearing you can make change, and I don't know what that might be alluding to with the Hangman at the base of the Two of Cups. It could also be someone that you see a future with, or some place, some dynamic that you feel something very special. I'm hearing with this, the World coming through right over the Two of Cups and the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing it's destiny. I'm hearing, and we know it. There's no question. I'm hearing that can cause us to question I'm hearing the potency of this passion that we feel. Okay, so for a number of you, there's just simply the question of the change. I'm seeing for a number of you, you're very excited, very motivated to move in a new direction, perhaps even with someone. It can be a partnership again that you're thinking of drawing up. I'm hearing drawing to scale. I'm hearing there is a lot of I'm hearing apprehension though on a certain level as it comes down to that point of having the conversation. I'm hearing of also committing to it, and be it a decision. I'm hearing, in some ways we can feel that we are ready, right? In some ways we can feel that we are also already in that space, acting in it, right? When it feels so real to us in the form of a dream. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing that for a number of you, there comes this point of, well, what's my role in this space? And when we come to make that very clear and very obvious, somewhat official, I'm hearing we start to generate. I'm hearing also ideas around the thoughts. I'm hearing of others in our head. Okay, interesting. So for a number of you, I'm seeing that as well. There's almost like this space of feedback. I'm hearing feedback loop that you feel you kind of need to get out of. I'm hearing I need to get it out of my head. I'm hearing I can't like keep also listening to this. I'm hearing to the story, the song, the station. There's something that perhaps someone feels I'm hearing they don't want to keep doing it like in this way. And I'm seeing someone even who wears like their makeup in a certain way like every day. It's like something really routine, really repetitive, and they're like, it's actually affecting me. I'm hearing it like that. And I'm seeing someone even like with a certain type of like winged cat eye, like eyeliner, like, I don't know, it could even be related to the way that they I'm hearing make money. I don't know what that's alluding to, but they're like, I can't do this anymore. I don't know again what that's alluding to. Anyhow, Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I'm seeing even someone who works at like Sephora. I don't know, like someone who will say they work also in a sales position, and they're like, I can't. I'm hearing I cannot call. I'm hearing also I'm hearing anyone on the other line again under that name. Again, I don't know what that's alluding to. The Magician here looking off at the Nine of Cups. The Magician is mirroring the Eight of Swords. Magician is looking at the Nine of Cups in reverse into the future, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, let's not get into that. I'm seeing that there's some kind of really serious. I'm hearing it's like I'm hearing it's like a steep hill that we feel we're about to kind of like roll down. I don't know what that's alluding to here with the Moon, and then in the Father's house, but there's something that we feel we need to kind of start to get rolling here with the Eight of Wands and the Magician. It may have to do with a change that we make to how we also generate income. I'm hearing it specifically in that way for a number of you. A change to also how we identify with the concept of resources, with also currency, all right? So take it as you will. What is considered a value for you, Cancer? What does it mean to feel stable also in the space that you create within? Love and light, see you here. I'm going to extend your reading. We'll get into that. View the link in the bio box below. Click through there. You'll get routed to it. This is the 15th to the 31st of the month, September reading. And the extended moon cycle reading as well should be out shortly. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Love and light to you. And again, the moon cycle reading is not yet out. The extended moon cycle reading is not yet out. That will be hopefully out soon, and as well. And once it is, I'll send out a little reminder, a little notice via the community page. So for those of you who are not yet subscribed and you'd like to do so, you'd like to get notified of when new readings post, then feel free to subscribe via the link in the bio. Actually, that will not subscribe. If you click the subscribe button at the base of this reading, that should subscribe you. You can even click on the little icon in the bottom right hand corner of the screen with this video here, right here, and that will subscribe you. It should as well. Feel free to click the bell icon if you would like to ensure that you get notified of exactly when new readings post, and I guess that's it. All right, love and light to you all. Cancer, love and light to you. Enjoy this moon in Pisces, the full moon period of culminating. I'm hearing vision specifically, and the full, I'm going to mention this before we tune it out. The full moon speaks, it can speak, and it usually does speak to the 6-month period that precedes it. So in other words, the full moon in Cancer, full moon in Cancer coming up, okay, in a bit of time, but it could be a focus for you on what might be culminating of this space down the line. To say it in this way, that what you're dealing with right now could actually be what relates to the full moon in Cancer period that may come up, or what is to grow, and it could be in the way of what you are kind of projecting. Like you might feel like what I lay out right now has the potential to really play a certain role and influence what comes down the line, let's say 3-4 months from now. So but I was going to say, let's backtrack. What perhaps was culminating around the period 6 months prior, and the new moon in Pisces, maybe what you find comes to a point of focus here for you around the full moon in Pisces. Okay, so, and again, for a number of you, there might be focus as well on the full moon in Cancer period. All right, love and light, you enjoy this period, and I'll see you soon.